get home and rub a pump of BPC 157 TB 500 topical onto each thigh, and the next morning you wake up and feel like you can go do legs again, right? It's absolutely amazing. So realistic expectations, beginners, if you're newer to the gym, if you're eating right, you could expect to gain 5 to 10 pounds of muscle in a standard 8-week cycle. Following proper nutrition and training protocols at realistic dosages. And that's for a newbie. This isn't for somebody who's been in the gym for 20 years, lifting every single week and eating and taking steroids. Okay. They're not going to probably add 10 to 15 pounds of muscles. You might add 3 to 5 pounds of muscle. Okay. One of these intermittent stacks, an advanced user might experience 10 to 15 pounds of muscle gain with well-planned stacks and a good diet and sleep routine. Once again, somebody who's been in the gym for a long time and already has a shit ton of muscle is probably not going to add 10 to 15 pounds. It's probably going to be more like 5 to 10 pounds on one of these intermediate stacks. Okay. So for fat loss results, it's going to vary a lot, and it's going to be mostly dependent on your diet and workout routine. Genetics do play a role, but shooting for 1 to 2 pounds of fat loss per week while in a calorie deficit is a good goal point in my opinion. 1 pound of fat loss per week is a good, happy sitting place. If you're looking for long-term fat loss, lower, slower rate of fat loss is better for your overall health and for actually keeping the weight off after the cutting phase is over. So if you're cutting 2 pounds if you're cutting 2 pounds of fat per week, that's basically 7,000 calories per week less that you would need to consume in order to lose the 2 pounds of fat. And so it can be very hard, once you're done cutting that much, it's going to slow your metabolism a lot, and it can be very difficult afterwards to maintain that lower weight or that lower body fat percentage for a lot of people. So once again, guys, a lot of times long and slow is the best route for anything, whether you're trying to build a retirement portfolio or build muscle or lose fat. Look at the long term, stick with a routine on a daily basis, be consistent with it, and the results will come with time. And those slower results are going to last longer, have a more profound effect. It's a compounding type effect. Okay. Of course, once again, you need to focus on a high protein diet. 1.5 to 2 grams of protein per pound of body weight per day should be the goal point. You should get that every single day. I have a hard time doing that myself, but you should be doing that. Progressive overload training, you're going to want to target compound lifts. In my opinion, stuff like deadlifts are overrated. Barbell bench press is great, but it's more of an ego workout. But barbell squats, deep squats where you're actually sitting on your own ankles, is absolutely amazing for a compound movement. Doing dumbbell incline chest press, things like that are going to be very beneficial for building overall muscle mass. You got to prioritize recovery. Make sure you're sleeping 7 to 8 hours per night and getting quality sleep. If you don't have a Fitbit or something along those lines, it would be good to get one so you can monitor your sleep and you can monitor your calories and all that. It's very beneficial. I need to buy one myself. I've been using an app on my phone, and I just need to get a watch. So post-cycle therapy is extremely important. Now, for myself, I run TRT year-round, so I don't have to worry about doing a PCT. If you're running TRT year-round, you don't have to worry about PCT, because the point of a PCT is to bring testosterone levels back up after the cycle is over. If you already have a baseline of testosterone in your system, your testosterone is not getting suppressed by the SARMs, right? So if you don't have a TRT base, PCT is going to be necessary. So something like Novoldex, 20 milligrams per day, or Clomid at 25 milligrams a day, or enclomiphene at 12.5 milligrams per day should be plenty for increasing testosterone levels back to where they were pre-cycle. In my opinion, everybody should be running something like testosterone or enclomiphene during the entire cycle in order to keep testosterone levels up and optimize results that you get from these other products. So support supplements that you should be utilizing for overall health. Liver support supplements like NAC or TUDCA are very good.